all rise.
But she's not the town. Jeremy Jesse's the town manager. We are live. All right, you good here? How far?
Good. Okay. Morning, everybody.
In morning.
It's Tuesday meeting, as we always do, with the Pledge of Allegiance, please. Pledge of
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Going forward, when it's knotted like that, every time I look at that, I want to ask, what does that mean, the knotted cord? Does anybody know that? The knots in the cord, does that,
There's 5 knots on
Yeah, there's a semblance.
yeah, that's what I was
All that
wondering.
stuff.
it. I do not know.
Just an FYI, I didn't know.
All right.
Okay, that was good, wasn't it? Do not. No.
Okay, we have a few things on the agenda today. We'll start out. Michael, what do you have for us?
The first item, Commissioner, is something that we've talked about before. In coordination with the Terre Haute City Board of Public Works and Art Spaces Incorporated, there has been a proposal out for public art project at the courthouse, and Art Spaces and the board have selected the proposed artist, Mr. Brad J. Goldberg, out of Dallas, Texas, and the final form of that contract is ripe for consideration. So the City of Terre Haute, by and through its Board of Public Works and Safety, has already signed this at a meeting last week. You have already seen a form of the proposed contract, and I would tell you that no substantive provisions changed between then and now. So if there's any questions about the contract, I'd be happy to try and answer them. I would tell you that this is a very thorough contract that provides development milestones throughout its course and only entitles the artist to payment once those development milestones have been met. So,
Michael, would you go ahead and mention the amount of money that's in this project and be sure and make it clear to the public when they read this in the newspaper that the county nor the city is obligated to this money. It's a huge amount, and people's going to say, yeah, why are you doing it? It's not us.
the total fee for the project is $570,000. That is paid in phases throughout the life of the project. As I said earlier, once certain development milestones are met and an invoice has been provided, that's when those money would be paid out by Art Spaces Incorporated.
Thank you.
And the reason that we are involved in it is because of maintenance later on.
Maintenance later on, and it's the fact that it's on the courthouse.
Sure.
On the courthouse property.
Covering.
Where is the location, Michael?
Brendan, it would be speculative on my part to say, because I believe that's part of what the artist is yet to determine. I believe it's in the common area around the fountain between the city hall and courthouse. But
So we're agreeing to allow this to happen, yet we're not sure exactly where it's going to go.
I'm not exactly sure where it's going to go. I couldn't say that Mary Kramer isn't exactly sure where it's going to go.
I'm going through my emails here to see if I have anything from Mary or Art Spaces, and I don't see anything about this. I'm familiar with the project in general, but as far as specifics goes, I'm unaware, and I'm not comfortable agreeing to this today without knowing where this is going to go.
Well, this may be, I would assume the council would have had the same information we did. We have concept of how it's gonna go.
What
Where
council?
it's gonna go through the
You said the council. What council?
county council.
Why would the county council have any
I
involvement
just
in this?
assumed that since it involved the county, maybe she had addressed you. I do not know, but we do have a concept of where it's going between the courthouse and the jail building and that kind of stuff.
Is this
And this is,
is
if
this
you're talking Mary Kramer's,
yeah?
yeah.
Is this imperative that this is approved today, or can it wait until next Tuesday? Does it delay anything?
I don't, I mean, to my knowledge, Brendan, the only entity that has signed thus far is the city of Terre Haute.
But if this is done next Tuesday, does
Yeah,
that
I don't-
slow
I
the
don't know
project
that-
down?
I mean, the project date was 2022, so I don't think, yes, a week will impact that.
Okay.
But I'll try and get the answer to that question.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable signing it now. 'Cause, I mean, if we're putting a permanent structure on our campus, I would like to know where it's going to go, and at least what it is.
Well, that,
I think she had sent us some conception.
We do.
But I don't.
Long time ago.
Okay, I don't have those,
yeah,
and I'm not comfortable voting on something that I don't know what it is.
Table it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, Michael?
The next item is a resolution that authorizes the Vigo County Capital Improvement Board to proceed under the lease procedure authorized in Indiana Code 36-1-11-12, and to solicit requests for proposals for the lease and disposal of the property. So the Vigo County Capital Improvement Board has requested, with regard to the Vigo County School Corporation property, to proceed under the same statutory process that the commissioners proceeded under with regards to the International Paper property. If you recall, that was a request for proposals going out to the general public, soliciting proposals regarding the lease of property. It provides for a public hearing to consider those proposals, and ultimately the Capital Improvement Board would be authorized to make a selection based on the criteria that was set out in that request for proposals. Because it originates from an entity other than the commissioners, the executive, the statute provides that for any other agency to use this procedure, the executive must authorize it. So that's what this resolution does. It allows the Capital Improvement Board to proceed under that statute that requires essentially your permission.
You have a copy of that?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna check.
Bill?
There's the resolution, and this is a copy of the resolution that's already been approved by the Capital Improvement.
Is there two resolutions?
Well, there's,
You got 2020-07, then the other one's 2020.
yeah, 2020-07 is a CIB resolution.
Right.
So.
And this
if-
resolution would be ours for the county.
That's right, and I believe it would be 2020-02. 5.
05. 5.
And that is our permission to go along with this.
That is a statutory prerequisite to them proceeding under that statute, is that the executive has signed off on it. That is the signing off.
I could have a motion, please.
Just for clarity, before, Michael and I met about this yesterday, because I didn't understand it. I see that you and Judy, as members of the CIB board, already voted on it to this point to where, before where it gets to here.
Right.
And I would assume that you're going to carry this forward. So my vote will be for this. But if you could explain a little more in layman's terms, because I know people will have an interest in this,
Yeah.
why we are doing this step when the CIB is a separate entity to what the county commissioners are.
It's in the law that authorizes a process that is other than the normal market rate of rent for any building. If it concerns an economic development project, then the legislature provided an alternative procedure that recognizes that, sometimes it takes incentive to promote economic development. And so lease on more favorable terms than what the market might dictate sometimes is necessary to promote a greater good project. And you see that with tax abatements, you see that with other economic incentives towards any sort of development.
So we're acknowledging that this is being acquired by another entity within government for a rate that's higher than what the market would normally bring.
And you're allowing that agency permission to negotiate with potential lessors on a lease agreement that would meet the criteria set forth by the CIB regarding the ultimate aims of that board.
So the CIB wishes to acquire the lot known as the school corporation lot
They already have.
and the building, and this allows, we are recognizing that they are doing that and that they have control over what will become of it in the future.
That's right. You are giving them permission to negotiate a potential lease of that building.
So this is more red tape. We are just contributing to that red tape. Okay. And this allows it to move forward. This vote today will allow this to move forward.
That's right.
The
Okay.
law says just add more red tape.
Okay. Somebody's cousin must own a red tape factory, right, Judy? I'll go ahead to move this forward. I'll make a motion that we sign
Resolution.
the resolution.
I'll second it.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
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 Carries. Thank you.
Thanks for your explanation, Michael.
No problem, Commissioner.
It's complicated.
The next item comes from the auditor's office. It is a annual report of the Board of Commissioners to the State Superintendent of Public Instruction, signifying $62,969.56 in the amount held in trust on May 21st, 2019 at the last report. And there was interest earned $778.64, which totals to a new number of $63,748.20.
we just need to approve that that's been done.
That's correct. You just need to approve the certification.
Is that okay, Brent?
Does that sound right? Thank you.
I move to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, at this time, we have a review of the minutes. We have the minutes in front of us.
Cheryl, explain our tax sale coming up again. Is that gonna be an in-person or not in-person?
I believe you scheduled it to be online.
Online? Okay.
Do we have a date set for that?
June 30th?
That, no,
Is that what it is
no,
in
that's,
here?
that's too soon.
Said
Oh, that's
there's a
when they,
week long,
yeah,
you've set it for almost like a week long. I'd have to double check with John. I just asked him the
yeah,
other day.
that
while I
date's
was
not in
working.
here.
Put it
The one I
online
was
for a
looking
week.
at was when it was,
Hmm.
that's when it's gonna be.
This will be the
online.
first time we've conducted
Or
an A sale.
advertised.
Well, a lot of the auctions I do online
Online.
are online now, so, yeah, so does Sarah. Yeah. Just when I think I'm gonna get a good deal, somebody jumps in there. At the last meeting, I asked about, one of the, items, and I'll just go ahead and share what the answer was. There was a line paid for out of what, the, oh gosh darn it. Why am I stroking out here on this? It was the LTP grant or something. Basically, it was a trails grant
Right,
that
right.
covered some survey work that the county parks had done for our dresser project. So it was like $6,000. I think the overall project is over $50,000, but that was just our portion. So that's what that was about. On that note, they're having a ribbon cutting on Wednesday for the butterfly garden. Yeah, so it's good to see that our grants are paying off.
Right now, they're housed at my.
All the
house.
butterflies?
Butterflies, oh
Yeah.
yeah, they're beautiful.
I have a motion to the minutes.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to, no,
Second,
Motion made and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
aye.
Okay, the next thing is, of course, the claims. Everybody okay with it?
I'm good.
I didn't see anything.
Have a motion?
Make a motion to approve the claims on the docket date 6/17/2020.
Motion's made.
I'll second.
Second. Motion made and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Carried.
Do we need to put the amount in the minutes? You got it? Okay.
Okay.
For the record, the claims are June 13th, 2020 to June 19th, 2020, in the amount of $2,779,045.36.
Thank you,
Oh,
Cheryl.
okay, that's a little bit different than what's on our paper, but
It's on page 16.
it says 2773070.
Got to add the last page.
And then
back
page
in.
17 is
And then you add that in?
5,975.
Oh, okay, so we don't. Gotcha.
Okay. Any comments from any of the office holders or out there today?
That's what I thought. That's what I thought when we talked about
Tax sale October.
Tax bills,
tax sale.
Tax sale,
tax sale?
the first week of October, and it will be online. Instead of having 126 people crammed in this room.
I thought that was kind of, I thought maybe we was double dipping taxes on people.
It's going to be interesting to do on sale and a lot of work. Just FYI.
Feel that?
It's
Lot of
going to be a
work.
lot of work.
To do it online.
Yep. We got that many parcels.
Do we have an increase in parcels, you think, Cheryl, this year from last year?
I haven't quite looked at this, but I don't know that we have an increase. Your increase may come next year.
Our,
Yeah.
our list is always so high.
We had 800
compared to
something
a lot-
properties last
A lot
time,
of
didn't we?
counties. Joe will tell you that.
Yeah, over 800 last sale.
Yeah, and the list normally starts out over 1,000.
Okay, anything, any other comments? Anybody in the audience? Jeremy, good to see you back. Hope you're feeling well, better. Okay, not,
We're good.
that's the meeting.
I'm different.
Yeah, I got about half a box left. Anybody that comes in doesn't have, I have to, at least they give them. Thank you.